Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's picker card reading, we will take a look at the next positive change that is about to happen in your life. So you can see an image on your screen right now. You've got three options to choose from. Feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hello group 1, if you guys chose the first image, we will start by doing a little energy check. So first we will take a look at the current energy of your life, and then we will take a look at the incoming positive energy in your life, followed by your oracle and tarot cards. So your current energy is energy, and we have consciousness. Alright. Currently, group 1, you guys seem to be brimming with a whole lot of excitement, with a whole lot of energy, and somewhere with consciousness. It feels like group 1, you guys have started believing in yourself a lot. You guys have started believing in the power of your mind a lot. You guys have started believing in the power of your will, the power of your intuition a lot. But the thing is that right now, with energy card over here, you might not have been able to correctly nail a particular direction in which you would want to direct this energy. So, for example, you know you want to be famous, but then you don't exactly know how to get there, or you want to make a lot of money, but there are so many things that are of interest to you at this point that you don't exactly know which one should you be more focused on, or which is that one path that can lead you to fame and success. So, of course, for a lot of you, this does not have to be about money and career and fame. But it does seem like right now there is a lot of energy that you're not able to contain, but you are trying your level best. I mean, you're trying from your side to channelize it as best as you can. Also, with consciousness over here, it does seem in general that right now, group 1, things have started making a lot more sense to you. So, for example, if in the past you guys would get too caught up in the whys and hows and what ifs of it all, you've taken yourself out of that energy. And now there has been this change in your thought pattern wherein you focus more on, okay, what's been done has been done. What next? That has become your focus. I don't think you guys are dwelling so much on the past anymore like you used to once upon a time. One more thing, in your current energy, I can also see that you've started relying on yourself the most to make choices, to make important decisions. Maybe in the past you guys used to go for advice to a lot of different people, and then different inputs, they would just confuse you all the more, and you would go back to square one, not exactly knowing where to from here. So you've started distancing yourself from that mindset as well. Now you just rely on yourself, you just rely on what speaks to you and what you feel to be right in your gut. You've started following your instincts, you can say. Now let's see what is the energy that is entering your life, group 1. So for that, we have flow and we have faith. I love this for you, group 1. With flow over here, there definitely is a sense of surrendering and just going with the flow, not really worrying too much about how is everything going to unfold. Like I said, with energy over here, this is something that you've really struggled with in the past, and you've brought yourself out of that, and I see you carrying yourself in that energy in the future as well. So, with the flow card over here, in general, this seems to be a very, very peaceful energy, and especially coupled with faith, it's like I don't even need to look up and see where my ship is going, because I know that the universe is the captain of this ship and they're not going to steer it in any wrong direction. The ship is going to sail towards the destination, towards the port, the harbor, whatever that is best for me. So I'll just take each day as it comes, and I have full faith that my inspired action, along with this blessing or this protective blanket that the universe always has on me, it will lead to the best results for me. And The circles over here in faith are very reminiscent of the circles over here in the consciousness card. So I feel like it's, like I said, you've started believing in yourself a lot, and somewhere that belief in self is stemming from the faith that you have towards the universe, which, like I said, because it's the incoming energy, it's only going to get more and more strengthened in the upcoming days for you. In fact, with flow and faith over here, this isn't simply talking about your faith in the universe or in a higher power or your God, whatever it is that you believe in. This also talks about your faith in your own self. So, your self confidence, your self esteem. I see all of that flourishing in the times to come. And this, in general, like I said, is a very lovely energy. Purple is associated with luxury, with success. So, for those of you who resonated with the example that I'd given earlier, that you want to find fame and success, but you don't exactly know how to go about it right now, in the coming days, when the positive energy comes towards you with flow and faith over here, I think you will find that channel where you should be focusing all of that energy to get to the place that you were where you want to get to. Okay, let's take a look at your oracles now. So we have by the book, not for you, milk and honey, and loyal heart. Nice. So, oh, look at this. I love this. So, immediately after buy the book, we have not for you. And in buy the book card over here, we can see the baby elephant tailing behind their family. So, this was who you used to be, but not anymore. Now, you don't want anybody else's suggestions, opinions, guidance. Now, with this not for you card over here, the positive shift that is coming is that you will just instinctively know when something is meant for you and when something isn't meant for you. And with loyal heart over here, this not for you energy will not just be limited to career options, it will expand into your love life as well. So with all of these, um, I don't know much about chess, so I don't know what these are called, but basically, if you have options in your love life, you'll just be better with your discernment. I do not want to invest my time in this person looks promising, I want to invest my time in them, like that. And the good news is that once you've sort of snapped yourself out of this energy of dependence to this energy of faith and self reliance, that is how you will be unlocking this sweet, sweet, lovely, abundant energy of milk and honey. Now, this milk and honey, this sweet energy, of course, like I said, with loyal heart over here, extends to your love life, and somewhere it extends to your abundance, riches, and comfort as well. Just in general, there is so much serenity, there is so much peace in the energy that I'm picking up for you guys today from milk and honey. It's like everything that you want is available to you readily. There is nothing that you want that you can't have. That is the energy that I'm picking up for you guys for the future. Of course, with loyal heart over here, one positive change that's happening is that you are attracting your divine counterpart and you are coming into a union with them. Now, with loyal heart over here, by the book and not for you, I do feel like for a few of you, and this might sound familiar if you've been through it could have happened that you would go out on dates with people, dates that had been set up by other people. Or let's just say that if you are in an arranged marriage scenario, you could have gone around meeting people that your family or your parents asked you to, but you never liked any of those people, you never liked any of those blind dates. And now, finally, now that you will start relying more on your inner compass, that is how you will be attracting the person who will be dedicatedly loyal towards you, the person who will be in perfect sync and alignment with you, and with whom you will have this lovely, sweet, beautiful future ahead. As this positive energy enters your life, you guys might start seeing a lot of synchronicities because we have 11 over here, which is a repeating digit. So you guys might start seeing a lot of 111, 1111, things like that. You guys might start seeing a lot of rainbows. You might start seeing a lot of owls. Confetti, that's another thing that I heard. So some confetti as well. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now to find out more about the positive changes coming in your life. So we have the World card over here. We have the Page of Stones, which is the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and we have the Ten of Wands over here for the timing of when you can expect these positive changes to start rolling in your life. The one thing that I can see with the Ten of Wands over here is that this positive energy that is coming in your life is going to usher in a lot of work as well, which, to be honest, makes perfect sense, especially for those of you for whom this positive energy is going to be more about your career and finances. So it is through scaling the mountain, and because of the hard work that you will be putting in, that you will ultimately be getting this energy of milk and honey. But what's different is that this time around, nobody will tell you, that these many steps you have to climb and that's how you get to the top. You will just know on your own. Nobody will need to guide you, nobody will need to direct you as such. With the World card over here, it does seem like the end of a cycle for you guys, and this new cycle that is beginning in your life, this new positive change that is coming in your life, can span or can last for a very long time of your life. We have all the four seasons depicted over here in the World card. So I don't think that this positive energy will be, like it just comes and goes. It will be there to stay. It will have a lasting impact on your life. For a few of you with the World card over here, this positive energy might also bring about a change in your location. So you guys might relocate to a different city, a different country, even a different state, a different town, something like that. And I also love how we have the Queen after the Page. And the Page could have been this baby elephant over here, but now with the new positive energy that's coming, the Page has grown up. The Page is now the Queen, and the Queen of Wands at that. The Queen of Wands is fiery, she's feisty, she's determined. She knows what she has to do, she goes for it, she's very confident, she has that self-esteem, she has that aura about her. And that is the energy that you guys will be channeling. And like I said, the Queen of Wands is very, very confident of herself and what she wants. And it is precisely through this confidence in yourself that you will be unlocking all of these blessings. With the Page of Pentacles over here, definitely there can be a new career opportunity as well. For a few of you, the blessing might come through a female. So this might be a female mentor of yours. Now, this is different from somebody constantly telling you what to do. Because with the Queen of Wands over here, she seems to be the kind of person that you would like to look up to. Not because she's forcing you to look up to her, not because she's forcing you to listen to her, but because you genuinely resonate with her ideas and you can tell that she wants what's best for you. So that's different from, just blindly following or doing whatever you're being asked to do. Plus, like I said, for most of you, this is your energy. This is what you are stepping into your power, you can say. Another positive change that I see happening over here, especially for those of you who've been trying to have a kid for a really long time, I see that happening. Somewhere with the Page of Pentacles over here and the Queen of Wands, another positive shift in mindset, especially that I see happening, is that thanks to your family's circumstances or just in general the kind of ideas that you grew up with, you could have associated how much money a person is making with how amazing their life is. But you seem to be snapping out of that idea now. You seem to be snapping out of that mindset with the influx of this positive energy. And even if you start out at not so much money, because this is the Page of Pentacles, let's be honest. So even if when you start working towards these dreams and goals, because you'll finally have that direction, you will finally know where to focus all of that energy. Even if initially you're not making tons of money, you will keep at it. You will put in all of that hard work because you will know, thanks to your faith, you will know that it is going to give you a positive outcome, which, as we've already seen with milk and honey, will definitely happen. So now, when can you expect these positive changes to start showing up in your life? For that, we have the 10 of Wands. So this is 10 weeks. This is a general and timeless reading. So 10 weeks from whenever you're watching this video, that point onwards, you will start noticing these positive changes happening in your life. All right, group one. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, group 2. If you guys chose the second image, we will start your reading by taking a look at the current energy of your life. Then we will take a look at the new positive energy that's coming in your life and move on to your oracles and tarot cards. So, the current energy of your life, group 2, is illumination, and we have movement. All right, with illumination over here, it does seem like suddenly things have started making so much more sense to you. You've started reading people in a better manner, you've started analyzing people's hidden truths, their actual intentions, just in general, what other people might be missing. You've started to pick up on energy like that. So, for example, when you're in a room full of people, there might be this, let's say, covert narcissist whom everyone is appreciating a lot and swooning over, but you know the truth, so you just scoff and maintain a distance, which is good because they can't see the truth of that person, but you can. And of course, with illumination over here, this isn't just limited to people. It is also about situations. You can see the truth of a situation better now, whether it was from your past or whether it's something that's happening in your present. In fact, with illumination over here, I feel like sometimes it gets very overwhelming for you. Sometimes it's like, gosh, I wish I didn't know this. I wish it could have been a surprise for me. I don't know why I'm getting this message for some of you, but it's definitely there. And with the energy of movement, I'm actually picking up on a lot of restlessness in your current energy. Like you just want to get out of wherever it is that you're living right now, just want to move away somewhere. In fact, with movement and illumination, I also feel like I heard calling out. So there might be someone whom you've been very, very desperate, very, very eager to call out, and you're just somehow controlling yourself that should I even do this or not? Should I, publicly tell people about this person and how they are and what they do or not? But there does seem to be this energy of you knowing a lot of truth, having figured out a lot of dirt on a lot of people, and just wondering what should you do next with it. But with movement over here, I can sense that energy bubbling up to the surface. You might not be able to control it for much longer. You might definitely call out whoever this person is, whatever the situation is. With movement, of course, like I said, I don't think it's because you're feeling stagnated as such, but more so because with illumination over here, I feel like a lot of you are getting the sense that there is something more for me out there. And you just know it. Like with illumination over here, you just know it in your gut. There is something more for me out there. There's something more for me to learn, to discover, more places that I have to be at, which is why I just have to get out of this place. And with movement, another thing, because this is very similar to the Eight of Wands energy in the tarot cards, like I said, there is some prominent piece of communication that currently you're keeping to yourself, which you're struggling with a little bit because you don't know whether to reveal that piece of information or whether to keep it to yourself. Now, let's see what is the energy that is about to enter your life. So, for that, we have fear and we have caution. So, bear with me. Here's the thing, with fear and caution over here side by side, the first message that I received is oftentimes when we've come out of a dark place and suddenly good things start happening with us, it almost feels like it's too good to be true. And as a trauma response, our mind starts catastrophizing everything. Like, okay, I'm absolutely positive that shit will hit the fan any minute now, things will go wrong any minute now. How can such good things happen with me? This has never been the case. Something's definitely wrong. Not able to accept the fact that you are receiving all of these blessings, and always this fear that you might lose out on this, that this might just be a dream and you'll just, wake up any minute and snap back into your reality. And because caution is here as well, there is a risk that when positive opportunities or blessings do knock at your doorstep in the future, you might be a bit hesitant to readily accept those blessings and accept those opportunities. Because of what you've been through, your mind now naturally always is on a red alert. This might not be good, or this, what if this goodness doesn't last? So like that. Other than this message, of course, with caution and illumination, this is again rather similar, because as someone who has in their current energy unlocked the potential to see through things, this is what's going to further elevate. So let's say, think of this as a psychic power, all right, that you've unlocked, that you just know things now, like you have that clair now. So it's only going to get heightened in the coming days, to an extent that you'll know when something is worth investing into and when something isn't. You'll know if a person is dangerous or if they are trustworthy. And you'll know if a situation is good enough for you, should you even get into that situation or not. Fear over here, for a few of you, I feel might be linked to this piece of information that some of you have. And like I said, because you're basically sitting on a this mine of information that can be disastrous to some but beneficial for a lot of others, you might in the coming days be in this fearful energy regarding the consequences that calling out this particular person or situation, what might the consequences be for you. So that might lead to some of this fear based energy, but this is very specific, and for most of you I feel like it's what I had channeled earlier, that when good things start happening, and because you've been through your fair share of shit in the past, you might not readily be able to accept all of that, and you might always, like, you might have this tendency to just continue walking on eggshells even though there are no eggshells anymore. Okay, let's take a look at your oracles now. So we have co-create, here and now, deep knowing, and come to the edge. So one of the first positive things that are going to happen in your life with co-create over here, I think now onwards, I mean, since the time these positive energies will come in your life, you will just know what kind of action should you take that will be in alignment with your manifestations. All right, so for example, with illumination and movement, maybe you guys have a fair idea of what it is that you want to do and how to go about it. That much is also clear to you. But something is always amiss. There is always something that stops you from taking the right action in the right direction, whether it's your ego or just this inability to snap out of your comfort zone, whatever that is. I see you coming out of that energy. Another thing, with the here and now card over here, and because we have fear with come to the edge, definitely coming out of your comfort zone is something that a lot of you are either currently struggling with or you might struggle with in the future. But the good news is that because we have deep knowing along with it, and like I had said, with caution and illumination, that your power of knowing things is just going to get heightened in the coming days. So with deep knowing over here, it seems like you will know that, okay, if I take this leap of faith, the universe will catch me. There will be a safety net for me. And I'm sure you guys must have heard this message in some of the other reading online, that if you knew that everything will work out for you, or if you knew that you would be protected, what actions would you have taken? What would you have done? So that is what this seems like. With here and now over here, it does seem like in the coming days, you will be presented with an opportunity. That opportunity will be groundbreaking because it'll basically be a means for you to snap out of your current reality and to move in the direction of the reality that you desire. And the only thing that might come in your way is your fear of taking that first step in the right direction. And thankfully, with deep knowing over here and caution, it is precisely through this power of yours that you will hopefully be making the right choices at the right time. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Lovers, Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and we have the Nine of Wands for when I asked, when can you expect this positive energy to come in your life? Now, with the Lovers over here, of course, for a lot of you, one of the positive changes that's happening is you coming in a union with your divine counterpart. And if you notice, the Lovers depicted over here, their hands are tied together with a red ribbon, which reminds me of the red string theory, I believe, that I read about online. um, I believe it's a Japanese legend, although I'm not very sure about that, which basically says that there's this red thread of fate or destiny or something that is always tied to two people who are meant to be together, and then at the right time, through the right circumstances, in divine timing, both the people who are tied together through that red string are brought together in each other's life. So with the Lovers over here, you might be coming in a union with your divine counterpart once this positive energy comes in your life. With the Queen of Swords, and since the Queen of Swords is very rational, she's very analytical, very sharp witted, she uses her logic a lot. I'm seeing this as a hopeful card for you guys because I do feel like this energy will help you to reason with your fear and triumph over it. You know, like each time you start slipping into this um, cavity of fear, this Queen of Swords might just show up in your energy, snap you out of that, make you sit down and ask yourself, why am I even worrying about something that hasn't even happened? What are the chances of it happening? It might never happen. What is stopping me? This thing, it's just in my head. And I am more powerful. I mean, I have the ability to control my mind. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do just that. And so you shoot your shot with the archer over here and it lands. It gives you the result that you want because the Chariot is a card of success. Oh, another thing, the Chariot also talks about movement, and we did have movement in your current energy. So if this is on your wish list, I do see that happening for you in the coming days. So your desire for relocation will happen. And because the Chariot is linked to success, the kind of success that you want for yourself, the idea of which might scare you, but it is a reality for you guys in the future, you might find that success elsewhere, some other location, which of course you will be traveling to because it's meant to happen for you. You just need to take that first step in the right direction. I also love how the Nine of Wands over here says respect. And this isn't just the respect from others that you will be collecting, this is also your self respect, um, the levels of that elevating. Maybe right now you are too hard on yourself, and sometimes you struggle with self confidence and self esteem. So, in the coming days, with the positive shift that's happening, I see all of that energy fading out as well. And you will have this newfound respect for yourself because a risk that you will be taking will pay off. And you will learn how to conquer your fear and how to use this energy of caution to your advantage. So, as far as timing goes, keep in mind that this is a general and timeless reading. The timing over here is 9 weeks. So, 9 weeks from whenever you find this video is when you will start noticing these positive changes and this positive energy entering your life. Alright, group 2. So, these are all the messages that I have for you guys right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello group 3, if you guys chose the third image, we will begin your reading by taking a look at the current energy of your life. Then we will move on to the new positive energy that's about to enter your life. And finally, take a look at your oracles and tarot cards. So, the current energy of your life, group 3, is death and confidence. I love this energy for you guys, group 3. This is really nice. Death over here tells me that definitely a lot of you have closed out certain karmic cycles. There are certain lessons that you've just learned. You know that's done and dusted. Things, situations, people that you have absolutely resolved to not visit anymore, thereby putting an end to all of those situations. And with those cycles closing, with that karma getting cleared out, and with you deciding to put an end to certain things, situations, or connections, it has led to this newfound confidence within you. You're very proud of yourself, you're brimming with confidence, you're very happy with the choices that you've made. It definitely was not easy. It could have been very difficult. It could have taken you a long time to come to this decision. But once you made this decision, now you are sitting in a very happy and unbothered energy over here with confidence. In fact, if this is a connection, especially that you put an end to, or a difficult situation that you put an end to, confidence over here tells me that you now know that I was always better than this person. That person definitely did not deserve me. Or that office, those people, they just did not deserve me. So, what you've essentially done in your current energy group 3 is that you've changed the narrative. Maybe in the past, you struggled with thoughts of, oh, maybe there was something wrong with me, maybe I was at fault, I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have done that. But all of that energy has gone now. You are currently soaking in this lovely energy of confidence, knowing that you were never in the wrong, knowing that you did everything right. I also heard jokes on you for you guys. So I don't exactly know what that's about. Maybe somebody had challenged you to something and you proved them wrong, or in a very fashionable and easy manner, you were able to prove a point. So maybe in that sense, this is your thought that you said to someone, jokes on you, something like that. Okay, now let's see what is the positive energy that is coming in your life. So for that, we have mystery and we have abundance. All right, lovely, lovely energy for this group. Sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, so of course, with abundance over here, the first positive energy that's coming your way is of abundance. Now, abundance, although over here, of course, we can see coins, pentacles, it isn't limited to just material abundance. This can be emotional abundance, this can be um, lots of lots of positivity, lots of carefree time, leisure, nice, slow, quiet mornings. Basically, whatever your idea of an abundant life is, group 3, and since you guys are all individuals, it can differ from person to person what your idea of an abundant life might be. So, the positive energy that's coming in is in alignment with your idea of an abundant life. If it's money for you, then it's more money. If it is slow, relaxed, quiet, stress free mornings for you, it might be that. If it is improved mental health, let's say, then it might be that. And another interesting thing is that Spirit has given us a mystery card for you, which tells me that the positive changes that are about to happen in your life won't simply be limited to abundance. There is going to be something else which is not going to be revealed to you, because it's meant to be a surprise for you, it's meant to be a mystery for you. Almost as if, you're playing this video game and you make one right turn and you hit a jackpot and you suddenly get bonus points. You didn't even see that coming, you weren't expecting it. So something like that, but definitely very good. And since the mystery card is leading to the abundance card, whatever this mysterious, whatever the surprise gift basically is something that's going to make you very, very happy ultimately. Okay, let's take a look at your oracles now. So we have Between Worlds, Never Ending Story, Blessed, and the Fates. So Between Worlds over here, very apt with the death card that we'd received for you guys earlier. And my favorite part about this card is how there is this change in color and change in tone from dark, dull gray over here to then these nice, contrasting, loud colors. Between worlds with never ending story, and it could have basically been whatever this never ending story for you was, stuck in a rut at your job, a connection that just wasn't doing it for you anymore, a person that you invested your time and energy in but you ultimately realized that they weren't worth it. So whatever this never ending story was, of your life, you guys put an end to it. It actually should have been like this. Once you put an end to this never ending story, which was with the death card over here, with the confidence you have now moved into a better cycle. A better cycle is starting for yourself now. The positive changes that are happening in your life are bringing in lots of colors in your life, and these colors, like I said, with abundance, won't just be limited to any one thing. Another positive change that's happening, oh, you guys, by the way, might see a lot of repeating twos as this positive energy enters your life. You might find a lot of feathers also. Some of you might be lucky enough to see shooting stars. Anyway, then with the blessed card over here, there is this energy of protection. Looks like a womb underneath the fairy. It's like you're being protected. And this protection is a blessing. So I feel like this protection is going to fuel your confident energy further, because you will be able to sense that you're blessed. You will be able to sense that you're protected. You will be able to sense that there is no wrong way to do this. It's all about just doing it. And I'll go for it. I'll shoot my shot. I'll do what I need to do. From now onwards, I am just catering to my happiness. I am just catering to what I believe in, to what I stand by. And I love the fact that it's not just this divine protection that is being brought into your life, but the fates are favoring you as well. Your destiny is favoring you. We did have the abundance card with all of that money symbolism. We have fates over here, which reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it's like the wheel is now turning in your favor, group 3. This is going to be a lovely time for you to make plans, act on them, take risks, make investments, just whatever it is. Like I said, whatever is in alignment with your idea of an abundant life, now would be a great time to take inspired action towards all of that, because the universe is protecting you, your destiny is favoring you, you have removed elements, situations, people that weren't serving you, and you've moved into a much, much better, abundant, happier times, actually, you can say. In fact, with never ending story over here and the grace and the death card, whatever the situation was or whoever this person was, they could have drained you a lot. They could have been draining you a lot. You did not feel happy meeting them whenever you'd come back home after meeting those people or after spending time in that particular workplace. You always felt energetically, emotionally drained. And ever since you've chucked out those people from your life, or ever since you've put yourself out of those situations, you started feeling so much better. Your skin is glowing, you're healthier now. There are telltale signs that this positive shift has already started unfolding for you in some ways. Also, with the blessed card over here, I received another message, especially with abundance. If there is a particular situation, especially involving money, that you had almost given up on, let's say that somebody had taken money from you and you'd almost given up hope that they would return your money, um, or you had, let's say, you won some prize, but they would just, they trapped you in a lot of documentation and they just weren't giving you that prize money, whatever else it is. Since you're now in an energy that is very fruitful for you, I think whatever was not being given to you, or whatever abundance was stuck, will now again, like that blockage will get removed, and all of that stuck abundance will also come your way. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Page of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Stag, which is strength, and we have the eight of wands over here that says hearth fire. And this came out when I asked about the timing for when you can expect these positive changes in your life. This is interesting. Page of swords is chirpy bird, hopping around from one branch to the other. Cut to the energy of the hanged man over here, which is the mirror. What does this tell us? You have taken your energy away from something that in the past you were heavily invested in, which wasn't leading you anywhere. And through putting a stop to that situation, that energy, you've now stepped into your power. In the coming days, this strength is only going to multiply. Also, with the page of swords over here and the hangman, I heard effortless. So I do feel like for a lot of you, the abundance that is going to come your way will be effortless. Now, by effortless, I don't mean that it will be served to you on a platter. Of course, you will work for it, but you might not have to work your ass off for it, right? There's a difference. You might just put in some smart work, not exactly hard work, and you will still get those results. I just heard that you guys might need to amp up your protection from negative energies a little bit, because you will be attracting a lot of abundance. So naturally, it will simultaneously bring in a lot of curiosity also towards you. Or where did she get all this money from? Something like that. So you guys will have to use your discernment in knowing which people to keep at bay, whom to share good news with and whom not with, things like that. Also, another positive thing that's coming, and especially because you were in this energy of protection, and we have the hangman over here. Anyone who isn't good for you, any situation who isn't good for you, will not be able to contact you. And this is so interesting, and it might happen in ways that might not make any sense. For example, let's say that there is some ex of yours, all right, whom you dropped, whom you stopped chasing, and whom you decided, like, I'm just going to put an end to this connection. And this particular ex of yours, when they start noticing that you're becoming more and more abundant, more and more successful, they might decide to drop by. But because the fates are favoring you and you are in a protective energy, they will not be able to contact you. If they have your mobile number, they will still not be able to contact you. Each time they try to send across a message, the delivery will get failed, the network will be down, their phone might run out of battery, something like some or the other obstacle will be placed in their manner in order to protect you. So anybody, and this was just an example, does not have to be your ex. Any person who does not wish you well, any person who has the capacity to ruin your peace, will not be allowed to bother you because of this gigantic, strong protection that is being placed upon you. And as far as the timing goes with the eight of wands over here, oh, another interesting thing, another positive thing that I see happening with this hearth fire energy is that going forward, you will only be surrounded with people who are in your best interest, people whose energy is in alignment with you, people who are good for you, good company, positive vibes all around, your soul family, you can say. So going forward, you will only be connected with those people. Anybody else who's not good for you, like I said, will not be allowed entry near you. And for the timing, we have the eight of wands over here. So remember that this is a general and timeless reading. 8 weeks from whenever you watch this video is when you will start noticing these positive changes happening in your life, group 3. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you guys right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.